Hi, Dyslexic Genius here, Brett Hurt. My phone number is 864-236-1680, or you can email me at dyslexicgeniushurt@gmail.com. What I'm going to talk about is an Edison Standard and the on-off switch and a few things about them. This is the casting that holds the speed control for the on-off switch, which fits into your machine right here. But what happens is you have a brass rod that's threaded at one end and it goes into the casting like this. But sometimes you'll find out, why won't it push all the way through smoothly? That's because when the rod is into the machine here, and you have this screw, at the factory, or if anybody else has worked on it, when they put the screw in, it crushes the end of this because this has been drilled and threaded for a screw. And this becomes a real problem with these. So how do you fix that? Well, you can use a felt marker. I use layout die. And I took a little bit of 600 sandpaper and I polished it off just a little. And you can see the indentation right here with the red dye. The rest of it's all nice and shiny. That's where they crushed it at the factory. The other thing is the on-off handle here has to fit semi-tight in here. And there's a way to do that. You take a center punch like this big fat one I have, and you can just bend it out like that, and it'll make it a little bit tighter. It's going to flare just a pinch, so this is a little bit tighter. That one already is. But one thing, you don't need to oil this in here because this just sits here all the time in one position. This is your speed control right here. The best way to get this out of the casting is take a small punch, stick it in, and then tap it. But what we have here is that this won't slide all the way through where it's like it should, because this is all flared out. What you can do is you can just stick it on the bench and pop it in. Now you can come in and pop this in this way. But when you pop it in, you want to know where that flared mark is. You want that on the top so you can hit it again in the same spot, because if it's not on the same spot, it's going to flare it even more. These are just little nuances of these early standards and how to fix those. I love this hobby, and that's my tip for the day.